Assalamu alaikum. Hello my dear students. So in the previous class we were discussed about what? Atomic number, mass number and how to find the number of neutrons. Okay, so what is atomic number? The atomic number is equal to number of neutrons, number of protons and number of electrons. Okay, so the atomic number is equal to number of protons and number of electrons. Then how to find the mass number? Mass number is equal to number of protons plus number of neutrons. Okay, then we were discussed about how to find the number of neutrons. Number of neutrons is equal to mass number minus atomic number. Okay, then how to write the atomic number and mass number in an element. Okay, so here we can consider sodium. Sodium, what is the atomic number of sodium? So atomic number of sodium is 11. Okay, atomic number of sodium. We represent the atomic number by the letter Z and the atomic number of sodium is equal to 11. So what about the mass number? What is the mass number of sodium? The mass number of sodium is equal to 23. Mass number is equal to 23. Okay, so while writing the mass number and atomic number of an element, we always write the atomic number on the left bottom. Okay, so how we write the mass number? We write the mass number in the left bottom of an element. So here the atomic number of sodium is 11, and how to write the atomic number of sodium? How to write the atomic number of sodium? We represent the atomic number by the letter Z and we write the atomic number on the left bottom side. Okay, then where we write the mass number? We write the mass number on the left top side. Okay, so here the element we consider sodium. Sodium, its symbol is Na, natrium. So sodium, here the atomic number is 11 and we write the atomic number here and mass number is equal to 23. And where we write the mass number? We write the mass number on the left top side. So in this way we write the mass number and the atomic number. Okay, so in your text there is a table 1.3, you can see that, and we can do the table also. Okay, so hydrogen, the mass number and the atomic number is same. The atomic number and mass number is 1 and we represent hydrogen 1, 1. Okay, then what is the atomic number? Atomic number is equal to, Z is equal to 1. Z is equal to 1. And the next column about the mass number. Mass number is also 1. Mass number is also 1. And what about the protons? Number of protons. Atomic number is equal to number of protons. And here the hydrogen's atomic number is 1 and the number of protons also is equal to 1 and the number of proton is equal to 1. Okay, then what about the electron? What about the number of electrons? The atomic number is equal to number of protons and number of electrons. Hence, and then what we can write here, the number of electrons is also equal to 1. Okay, here the atomic number is equal to number of protons and number of electrons. Then while writing the number of protons and electrons of hydrogen, here the atomic number is 1 and the number of proton is also 1 and the number of electron is 1. Okay, then we have to find out the number of neutrons. Okay, we have to find out the number of neutrons. How we can find the number of neutrons? Atomic number minus mass number. In hydrogen, the atomic number is 1 and the mass number is 1. And hence, number of neutrons is equal to atomic number minus mass number. And here, 1 minus 1. Then we get 0. So, the number of neutrons is 0. Okay, then we can check another example, helium. Helium, what is the atomic number of helium? Helium is the second element and the atomic number of helium is 2 and what about the mass number? Mass number is 4. Okay, then what about the atomic number? Atomic number is 2. Then the mass number is 4. So how we can find the mass number? We mass number write down the left top side and the mass number is equal to 4. Then how we write the number of protons? Number of proton is equal to the atomic number. Here the atomic number is 2 and the number of proton is equal to 2. Then how we find the number of electrons? Here the number of proton is 2, then the number of electron is also 2. Then how we find the number of neutrons? Number of neutrons is equal to atomic number minus mass number. Okay, atomic number minus mass number, and here the number of neutron is equal to 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 and the number of neutron is equal to 2. Okay. Then we can check about the neon. Neon, atomic number 10. What about the mass number of neon? What about the mass number? 20. Okay. So the atomic number is 10. Then mass number is equal to 20. Then number of protons equal to 10. And number of electrons is equal to 10. So what about the neutron? Number of atomic number minus mass number, and here 20 minus 10 we get number of neutrons is equal to 10. Okay. So how many other examples in your text you just done that? Okay, here we do the hydrogen, the activities of hydrogen, helium and neon. Okay, another example is also there. Okay, you complete that table and send me. Okay, then we are going to discuss about the electronic configuration of atom. Here we are going to discuss about the how we write the electronic configuration of atom. Okay, so the concept is electronic configuration of atom. Electronic configuration of atom. How we find the electronic configuration? First of all, we have to check hydrogen. So what about the atomic number of hydrogen? The atomic number of hydrogen is 1, and how to write the electronic configuration? There is only one. The atomic number is only 1. There is only one atom, and we can write 1. That electronic configuration of hydrogen is 1. Then helium, how we can write the helium? The atomic number of helium is 2. Then the electronic configuration, there is no other atoms, only 2 atoms are present, so we can write electronic configuration 2. Then lithium, what about the atomic number? The atomic number of lithium is 3. Then we can write the electronic configuration 2, 1. Okay, here 3 electrons. In the first subshell we know that in an atom there are 4 main shells, K, L, M, N. The maximum number of electrons in K subshell it can occupy, K main shell they can occupy as 2. In L it is 8. In M there is 18. In N 32. So these are the 4 shells present in the atom K, L, M, N. Okay, so the maximum electrons K subshell can occupy is 2. The maximum number of electrons in L shell can occupy 8, and M is 18, N is equal to 32. Okay, so the electronic configuration of lithium is 2, 1. Okay, then we can check another example, beryllium. So what is the atomic number of beryllium? The atomic number of beryllium is 4. We can write the electronic configuration 2, 2. The electronic configuration is 2, 2. Then we can check another example, magnesium. Okay, magnesium, the electronic configuration of magnesium is 12. Then we can write 2, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. Okay, then the remaining electron is 2. Then we can write the electronic configuration of magnesium 2, 8, 2. In the second shell, we can occupy maximum electron is 8. So in this way we can write the electronic configuration of magnesium 2, 8 and 2. Okay. Then we can write the electronic configuration of neon. How we can write the electronic configuration of neon? The electronic configuration of neon is 10. We can write 10, 2, 8. So the electronic configuration of neon is 2, 8. Okay. So the electronic configuration of neon is 10, and we can write the electronic configuration is 2, 8. Okay. Then we can check another example, argon. Argon 18. Then how we can write the electronic configuration 2, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. The remaining electron is, how many electrons are remaining? 2, 8 is equal to 10. Then how many electrons are remaining? 8. Then electronic configuration we can write for the argon is 288. Okay. So the electronic configuration of argon is 288. Okay. In this way we write the electronic configuration. There is another example, chlorine. Okay, the symbol of chlorine is Cl and the atomic number is 17. Then we can write 287. Okay, this is the electronic configuration of chlorine. The atomic number of chlorine is 17. Then we can write 287 as its electronic configuration. Okay, so in the second subshell, we notice that there are 8 electrons maximum occupy. So the number of electrons in the L subshell is 8. So how we find these numbers? How we find the numbers? Now we are going to discuss about how we find the maximum number of electrons. Okay, there is an equation for that. The equation is 2n square. Okay, the equation is what? The equation is 2n square. We know that in first subshell there is the energy level is 1 and the number is 1. L is 2, M is 3 and N is 4. Okay, this is about the energy levels. This is the numbers of energy levels and how we can find the maximum number of electrons in each shell. Okay, there are 4 shell, K, L, M and N. The equation is 2n square. Then from this equation we can find the maximum number of electrons it can occupy. Okay, 2n square. Here the K subshell is the first subshell. So in the place of n we can write 1. So 1 square. And 2 into 1 square is equal to 2 into 1. Then we get 2. Okay, in the second shell 2, the L is the second shell, we can write 2 into 2 square, then 2 into 4 is equal to 8. And in M, the number is 3, then we can write 2 into 3 square is equal to 2 into 9, 18. Okay, then the last one, N shell, the maximum number of electron, it can, the number of energy level is 4, then we can write 2 into 4 square. Okay, then we can write 2 into 16 is equal to 32. So this is the way how to find the maximum number of electrons in each shell, and in L shell the maximum number of electrons it can occupy is 2. In N shell it is 8. In M shell it is 18. In last shell, N shell, it is 32. So this is the way how to represent or how the electron can maximum occupy the electrons. As in K shell it is 2. From the equation, from what equation? 2n square. From this equation we can write the maximum number of electrons it can occupy. And in the K shell it is 2. In L shell it is 8. In M shell it is 18. And in N shell it is 32. So this is about the electronic configuration. Okay, we can also represent using Bohr model. Okay, one example we can check, another example we will check in the next class. So one example I am going to do boron. Boron. Okay, the symbol of boron is B, and the atomic number is 5. Then how we can represent the according to Bohr model? We know that in atom there is a center called nucleus. Okay, in atom there is a center called nucleus. What is the atomic number of boron? Okay, and boron is equal to, the electronic configuration of boron is 2, 3. The electronic configuration of boron is 2, 3. Okay, then what about the mass number and atomic number? We can check another example, aluminium. Atomic number of boron is 2, 3. There is an element, aluminium. Aluminium. Okay. Here aluminium, the mass number is 13. Okay. The mass number is 13 and atomic number is 27. Mass number is, mass number is 27 and aluminium atomic number is 13. Okay. So then how we can write the electronic configuration? How we can write the electronic configuration? എങ്ങനെ നമുക്ക് വരയ്ക്കാം? How we can draw? So the atomic number we can so the electronic configuration we can write 283. Okay, so in this class we were discussed about how to find the electronic configuration and how to write the mass number and atomic number in the element. So in the next class we will discuss about how to draw this using this electronic configuration, how to draw the structure of an atom using Bohr model. Okay, according to this electronic configuration. So in the next class we will discuss about that. So in this class we were discussed about mass number, atomic number, and how to find the electronic configuration. Okay, now we can wind up the class. Thank you.